Okay, so there are some numbers to give you an idea of what's happening while traditional mass media marketing is burning behind you. And you can spend a lot of money. I've done mass media marketing before. I spent $10,000 on that and got no leads. I attended a trade show, spent $10,000 and got no leads. We went to a trade show at CeBIT last year, got lots of leads, no business. Infinity's majority of marketing is all done through search engine optimization, inbound marketing, where we actually get people to contact us. We don't cold call. We don't mass market. Okay. I spoke to someone earlier tonight who said that she had passed on information to 50 people from our blog. So what we're doing is we're trying to communicate to people that care, that are listening. So what are some of the benefits of social media? Just by putting a blog on our website, we've actually increased our traffic by 100%. We have people buying from us because they see us as knowing what we do because of our blog. We've integrated our email with social media that some of you have received. So it increases traffic to your website. Now, if you double traffic to your website, you think you're going to get a few more leads? You sure are. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get our ideas out there. Ideas that spread wind. So you can use Twitter, you can use a blog, you can use Facebook. You can have a Facebook page that links to your website. You can have a Facebook page that actually allows people to subscribe to your newsletter. You can have a Facebook page that actually connects to your blog. You've got to start thinking differently because we are in a digital age now. We're not in the last century. And that's what you've really got to understand. And I might border on obsession on this, but I see businesses that are willing to spend 5 to 10, 15,000 a website, but not a zap on being found. Okay, so you've got to get found online because 93% of people are looking for you online. So getting found online is important. You can actually optimize LinkedIn. You can actually put Twitter into your LinkedIn. You can put your blog into LinkedIn. You can put your website into LinkedIn. In fact, in LinkedIn, you can actually put in 3 different websites.
So, with what you say, Jeff, it's about integrating your communication strategy.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do is actually play on as many platforms that are appropriate to the audience you're trying to talk to, actually get them to receive information that is going to help them with their problems. So you've got to be talking in their tongue and what they are wanting to hear. What are their problems and help them solve them. Okay, this is to give you an idea. This is my blog. This is the Google Analytics. This is to give you an idea here. So this is actually a screenshot from Google Analytics. Okay? Have a look at this here. Twitter's driven 7,351 people to my blog. Facebook, 905. Google, 370. LinkedIn, 221. StumbleUpon, 162. So there's other sites sending traffic to my blog, and the same happens with Infinity. So I've had traffic sent from 521 sources to the blog. So your challenge is to try and work out where is your audience hanging out so you actually can get them to link to you. You've got to be where they are. Where is your audience hanging out? So what you want to do is you actually want to get websites or blogs to actually take your information and embed it in their website, and that actually links to you. I don't know if you've heard of Guy Kawasaki. He used to work for Apple. He has a strong media blog. He actually put up one of my articles the other day, and it drove 2,000 visitors to my blog. Okay, so I personally know how powerful the leverage of platforms where I've got my content sitting to drive into me.
Jeff, how did he find your? Did you send it to him?
No, someone else did. So a fan has sent my information to them. So what I'm doing is I have what you call the early adopters, the innovators, who are sometimes bordering on obsessed, who are fanatical. They're the ones that you've got to find. And Seth Godin, you might have read a book called Tribes, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. He says you only need 1,000 fans to actually spread your message to be extremely successful. So your challenge is to try and find 1,000 people that are going to spread your message, your idea. It actually improves your search engine optimization. I'm sure some of you have gone to a Google site and you've done a search and you see the banners down the right and sometimes up the top. Okay, they're paid per click. That's only 25% of all search engine traffic. The rest that sits below that, in the middle, is 75% of all search engine traffic. And what's really interesting is that, and I'm going to show you something in a minute, is that the social media platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter and YouTube happen to be optimized very well for search engine optimization. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Type in my name into Google and you'll notice that down the left-hand side there you have, I don't know if you've noticed it, videos, images. Updates is Twitter, by the way, they haven't called it Twitter. Google didn't want to admit to the fact that it's actually taking a feed from Twitter. Blogs, books, news, maps, images, videos. So, yes, sorry.
I just no, that's just a question. I noticed with your use of Twitter, it's largely automated. Do you automate all your social media use? Are there times when you do it personally?
I do both.
And I also wanted to tell you, I just tweeted out the Yellow Pages question. I had a response that this person did bring the Yellow Pages inside. They use them as a booster seat for their toddler because the old ones are dirty.
I didn't get a chance earlier to say I use it as a doorstop, but Jeff really cut me off.
I actually
sorry, the question was a serious one though.
Yeah, I automate my blog posts, but I communicate quite often on the direct message channel on Twitter.
Right.
Yeah, so I automate what is not a conversation.
Right.
So I still have conversations.
So links you automate, setting out links you automate.
Yeah. And the thing is too, and I like to, there are certain etiquette and rules that have emerged on social media that are not the 10 Commandments. So God is not going to come down and strike you dead because you actually happen to make a mistake. What actually happens is that you need to try some stuff, and some of it won't work. But what's really interesting about social media is you actually can change it very quickly. I sometimes put a blog post out and I've got a typo. I might have 5. But I haven't been taken away and put in jail because of it yet. So what you've really got to think about is, I've just got to start doing some of this and let's see where it goes. And you might need some guiding, but that's fine. So also you'll notice that if you have to type in and have a look, this is actually further down the page on the same page 1. Notice where LinkedIn and Facebook are. And Infinity site's actually fairly well ranked, so actually Infinity's mention about this event is actually on page 1 when you do a search on Jeff Bullas, because it's actually a well-ranked site. So this is to give you an idea of social media in terms of helping you get found. My personal brand is Jeff Bullas, so that's, if people are trying to find me or looking for me, then I have a presence. Okay, it amplifies your message through word of mouth. I don't think people really understand how much leverage you actually can get through social media. I'm going to show you a blog post. Notice that 176 people there actually shared that blog post on Facebook. 308 people tweeted it. Okay, now I'll put 2 buttons on my blog, and it's on the Infinity blog as well, which makes it really easy for people to share your content. Okay, all they have to do is click a button and it puts it on their Facebook site. And guess what? Everyone's got 150 or 200 friends on Facebook. Guess what? I've got the chance to actually put my content in front of 200 people. So I'm just going to do some maths now. It's really simple maths. It's junior high school.